possible we should have made room for this review in our Crime Noir special last episode, because this is kind of a deconstructed noir story.
True, but it's also mashed together with a Christmas movie with a bit of a sprinkling of Drop Dead Fred on top.
Grant Morrison certainly likes to juggle his genres, and in his 4-part series Happy, he takes a washed-up ex-cop turned hitman and gives him an imaginary friend, just in time for Christmas.
Nick Sachs used to have principles, back when he also had a detective's shield, but when he refused to do favours for a crime boss, his career and marriage were sabotaged. At which point, he immediately decided to become an assassin. No, I didn't really get the logic of that either, but as the reader, we're encouraged not to dwell on it too much as the story just rockets forward.
Yeah, it does feel a little rushed. In this 4-part series, we never establish the characters or the world that they live in before Morrison then subverts it by adding in this little blue horse / unicorn / Pegasus thingy called Happy.
The concept of a twisted Christmas story with Nick playing George Bailey to Happy's Clarence hits the right tone of irreverently comic, with a drug addict in a Father Christmas costume preparing to kill a group of children in front of an internet audience.
I loved that Happy is a little girl's imaginary friend who has run away to get help. That's just such a fascinating premise to begin with, but it really does feel underused. Derek Robertson provides brilliant contrast in the artwork, and you can almost hear the cutesy nasal voice the horse would speak in.
I was thinking maybe Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, very nice, yes. And it is that contrast that is such a big selling point to this series. I mean, it's like if you dropped Genie from Aladdin into a book by Raymond Chandler.
Yeah, I have to agree though, it does feel a little bit rushed. There's no building of a buddy cop atmosphere between the killer and the cartoon, and I feel like that was something of a missed opportunity.
Yep.
In the end, Happy kind of comes across feeling like a Garth Ennis or a Mark Millar story that doesn't go quite as far on the violence. I'm still going to give it a borrow. I did still like it. I just felt like it could have been more.
Yeah, it's a great little premise that just needed that bit more development. There is a lot in here to love though, so I'm giving it a borrow as well.